turning to the critically important topic of healthy pastors. If you, as a member of the Four Cs, are a pastor who lied on your resume to get your job, who lied to the people who you are shepherding in terms of the ministers under you regarding the nature of why you're getting ushered out the door, who, by the testimony of over a dozen people, has engaged in deceptive practices related to employment, status in the church, um, being in good standing, and you continue to surround yourself with people who insist that you have done nothing wrong. You cultivate you preside over a situation of extreme division in the church and point to the missteps of your predecessor from 4 or 5 years earlier. You get a whistleblower who submits an earnest series of testimonies around potential unfitness for your ministry. And not only do you retaliate, but you use a procedural maneuver to overcome a tie on the board of directors or the board of elders to get that person fired without real due process. You lie about the nature of a vacation, calling it a sermon preparation retreat. You focus on culling the herd or purging, creating a great purge of your membership rolls, and seek to walk people out of the church if they disagree with you. And along the way, convince folks convince the people with power over the purse that the best approach to overcoming any sort of shortcomings or ways you could improve is for the church to invest a six-figure sum in coaching and development for you without clear accountability guidelines or timelines. And you issue false apologies. At least they don't fit the structure of a typical apology that you teach your second grader. And actually, among other things, that's just what I can remember off the top of my head. I don't have my notes in front of me. Yeah, you're in, not just one of those things, but all of those things, or even a subset of those things. You are healthy enough for the Four Cs as a pastor. And, that's the standard that your peers are held to too. So I would want a better set. I would want to understand that a peer group that I'm opting into is of the appropriate caliber to minister to a flock. And the Four Cs is not committed to that sufficiently, or there are circumstances under which this guiding value is subsumed by other values that are not stated on the website. So, I think we need to prioritize our time and our resources accordingly without stated changes and recommitments and specific actions around or criteria around when somebody is or is not a healthy pastor.